He's a CEO, a filmmaker, an author, and an inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Caldwell.
I think in some ways people are thinking, oh, that's okay for celebrities to talk about that publicly, but I might lose my job or I might lose my friends. So I think the stigma's very much there.
Wow, are we really taking this too far? Is that counterproductive? Because in my opinion, and this is going to shock you all, but I'm gay. So, and I didn't find it. I know, sorry, sorry, but I didn't find it offensive. I found it stupid and ill thought out, but I didn't find it offensive.
I watched a segment from your show the other night, and you were doing a gig, and the audio didn't work, and you were angry. You said you were angry, but I've never seen somebody so sweet and delightful when they're being angry. Is that you being angry?
Oh my God, that is I have never been so angry in my life. That was like the ultimate, the worst.
Just how difficult is it to go back to school for kids who are the victims of bullying?
Yeah, it's quite horrendous. I think there are thousands of kids in Australia right now that are feeling sick to their stomach about tomorrow and having to go back to school. I'm not naive enough to think that I'm going to solve the world's bullying problem, but I do hope to make a significant generational change.
I sometimes wonder if you have any straight friends, because you seem to have a really heap of gay friends.
I do. I have 13 girlfriends. I have 4 guy friends that are straight, and then I have a gaggle of gay men that I love.
I love that term, a gaggle of gays.
A gaggle of gays.
Yeah. I think the key there was non-judgmental as well. I mean, unless you're in this situation, you don't know what these women are going through. So when they go back after you've helped them, don't write them off, because the time that they really do think, I can actually really leave this time, is when they're really going to need the help and support.
Yeah.
So I think too often people write them off because they went back, but they go back for their children or for security or a whole myriad of reasons that we don't understand.
Exactly.
And people constantly ask me and search for who was my mentor or what was my magical turning point, because they don't want to believe that you can just make the difference on your own. And I do believe anyone, anywhere can actually choose to make a difference in their life. There is a gap between supporting the cause and actually understanding it. So I thought we need to throw that conversation open a bit wider and maybe give people some tips and tools in terms of how to associate or be involved with someone with a mental illness.
Didn't you say, John, that marijuana is not actually that addictive?
It's not that addictive, and it's got far less side effects than a lot of these others. I guess what's your argument then as to how we've legalised for medical purposes the use of things like Oxycontin and morphine? I think also we just want to clarify, these parents aren't like lighting up a joint for their 3-year-old kids. They're putting a few drops into their bottle or whatever. It's such a tiny amount, and it's making a huge difference, and they're claiming that it's definitely keeping their children alive.
Thank you so much. It's so wonderful. Mwah. Mwah.
Do you guys do 2 kisses in Australia or
Yeah,
one?
well,
or like
depends.
just French?
Depends.
Yeah. Right. Tongue.
Yeah.
Right.
Tongue's fine.
Later.
Let's go. Thanks for watching Studio 10.